Okay, chapter 3 had just ended. Wow, that took like quite a while. Before beginning chapter 4, I want to talk about what happened at the very end of chapter 3. Specifically, there was a scene that was at the end of the chapter that was bugged for whatever reason, similar to FF7, the end of FF7R. I record it using my what's this? Using my phone, but I'm not going to put that up because like it is if it is blocked, it is for a reason. So what happened at that scene was that Angelica went to a cemetery and found out that Chloe's grave was actually a dummy. Not the grave itself is the dummy, but Chloe himself was the dummy. The dead body was the dummy. And then George shows up, and someone else also shows up and orders George to kill her. And then George took out a pistol and supposedly shot her, but I don't actually see it. The scene of her being shot because like it turns to blood, which is ridiculous because like it should it should turn into a actual battle, right? Similar to any other battle encounter, but instead it is just like supposedly she just lets him shot her, like whatever. Like, makes no sense. With any other enemies, you can get crushed by a giant hammer or get like attacked by a Gatling gun, and none of that like does anything. So why the heck is they dead? Like supposed to somehow be something that's like fatal. Before beginning the next chapter, I will make some predictions. Actually, let's just start now. Let's to begin. Are we going on this ship? This freaking NPC should not be on here. It should be Rex. Oh, I knew this guy from
We are now over the western part of the Isengard mountain range.
a previous game.
Estimated arrival in Heimdall is 1410.
Maintain current course and speed. Once we reach Ulster, adjust course to run parallel to the railroad.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You have my thanks, Your Grace. Your assistance this past week has been invaluable.
Think nothing of it. This is the Crimson Wing's job, after all. I've no doubt your first bout of field exercises in Northumbria saw you even busier than I. It is I who should be thanking you for your hard work.
To be honest, I'm having a difficult time deciding how to proceed as a teacher.
Perhaps that is a sign of General Craig's influence. I would advise you to follow your own convictions for the time being. That way, you may...
Ah, instructor. There you are.
Cadet Arner.
Greetings, my lord.
Seeing it up close, the Courageous is truly amazing. And though it was barely used during the Civil War, its main cannon is certainly impressive as well. Perhaps we should consider deploying a number of cruisers to match our fleet of battleships.
Cadet.
It is true that during an emergency, such power may prove beneficial. Learning when to use one's power and when to refrain is an important lesson. If that is the lesson your field exercises have taught you, then I'd say it is safe to declare them a success.
Yes, of course. My thanks, Captain Arcade. I look forward to seeing you again. I wish you luck patrolling the summer festival alongside my older brother.
This is capital. That capital. This reminds me that person's body, Chancellor's body, right? It was supposed to be buried somewhere down here. Could that also be a dummy?
Damn it! How many times have they slipped away like that now? There's no end to it!
We need help from the Intelligence Division or the RMP.
Man, it'd be nice if all we had to deal with are those half-wits. But we can't afford to let our guard down. Spread out and lay low until the appointed time. Be sure you've got your Ramdas ready to use.
Roger. Recommencing mission.
This game series has a habit of bringing dead people back to life, like the Chancellor, Roger, and now Cole. Like, I mean, it is kind of a support element, but like sometimes just the characters need to stay dead, like otherwise like if the freaking zombies they're walking all over the freaking place, and it takes away the series of the game.
Red flowers?
But that is impossible because the flowers, the way flowers works is that the roots need to be rooted in soil, in ground. Right? This is not a soil. This is a cell. It is not salmon. It is a marble. Like it is hard rock, so it's impossible for a plant to just plant its roots down here. This is nonsense. Or maybe this is just a magic flower. It's a fake flower.
I don't think so.
Okay, this freaking... It is not Halloween yet.
There's no end to them. The eyes which served as the vessel for the bringer of miracles. But when the flame consumed the mirage, the fairy tale became that of the Empire. So as a professional, how do you intend to intervene?
Who's she talking to?
Oh, was I that obvious? To be perfectly honest, I'm having a bit of trouble finding a lead. I was hoping we could work together as friends and colleagues and have ourselves a little information exchange. I could even help you bury the hatchet with the elder of your clan, perhaps?
That's right. You have an agreement with her, don't you? Well, I'll consider your offer. However, I ask that you play nice from now on, Mr. Former History Instructor.
Oh, it is that guy again. That guy was doing some sneaky shot in the second game.
Or should I say, Second Dominion, Thomas Lysander the Partitioner.
Graphics in is definitely better than the second game. This freaking waterfall inside. I mean, it is kind of special in this game, but in real life, obviously, I have been to much fancier places myself.
I would not have expected that Olivert would be missing the party like this.
It is unfortunate, yet understandable, given the current situation. With the Crimson Wings safeguarding Heimdall's skies, I'm sure the citizens will feel at ease.
Yes, but I can't help but feel bad for him. I wonder if he's been upset over Cedric's actions of late.
Olivert isn't the type to let that get to him. You should know this as well as I.
No, you're right. He was only a young boy when he lost his mother and was adopted into the Imperial family.
That's a royal family, not imperial family.
I would have understood if he hadn't accepted me, given his early life. But he gladly welcomed me as his stepmother, and was truly happy when Alphen and Cedric were born.
Yes, that is the virtue he possesses. It's easy to believe he has friends not simply across Erebonia, but the entire continent.
Yes. However, recently, even though Cedric once looked up to his older brother, he...
Pardon me, Your Majesty. Chancellor Osborne would like an audience.
Very well. Send him in.
My apologies for interrupting, my liege. You as well, Lady Priscilla.
No. It's quite all right. I shall excuse myself now.
She seems to have some worries about the prince.
It is to be expected. So long as she sees things differently from you.
Understood.
In any event, it seems things are beginning to line up with what was written in the records.
Yes, though we set the timing for the Civil War ourselves. By this point, however, the ending is all but decided. But are you certain this is all right? Leaving everything in my hands?
As I told you 14 years ago, if there truly is no other way to avoid this end, then I shall leave it all to you.
Let's just leave it to
it may place a great burden on my sons, but...
Like, this Empire haven't even showed up in the last two games. Like now he's suddenly like, see like what?
Could not the same be said of you?
Yes, my liege.
That Chancellor is fucking Empire's wife, definitely. Okay, now the chapter actually begins. Radiant High Doing. The trees look better than previous games.
question. Was that person you and the other instructors fought the real Saint Leanne?
Without a doubt. She was tremendously strong, and that aura of hers certainly seemed real. But it's possible one of Ouroboros' members is just posing as her.
Wait, that can happen.
Let's put that aside for now, though.
Don't
Interesting.
be
stingy.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Wow, this is a lot of messages. So many valves. Marcus is not a valve, he's more convent. Before doing anything, there should be a bed somewhere in this. Apparently, according to the walkthrough, there's a bed somewhere that you can use and you can glean banging points from that. This is not a bed. Each chapter starts off a little different from the previous chapter. You will need to gather information for the upcoming exam by using the white period. Receive bonus AP for your actions.
Okay. I will save this file.